My hate for Murim Manhwa started from one comic I regretted ever giving a chance a couple of years back. With over 3,000 chapters and a title that inspired greatness, I checked out Marshall P. It had a star like every other Murim I read, a very weak MC who's bullied for being weak. Then one day he finds a powerful cultivation technique and boom, he's now OP. He's beating everyone and building his harem of women and randomly has to challenge some guy for some random reason. So there'll be a very predictable leveling up arc to overcome the challenge. The first 100 to 300 chapters of Marshall Peak were average and barely even memorable as I write this script off the top of my head. But why is there a need for this story to go on for 3,000 chapters? As I kept reading, my hatred for Murim grew with the over-explained jargon of the cultivation system, the brain rot remarks people make to the MC like, "You're courting death," or some BS, the infinite repetition of finding a new bad guy who is slightly stronger, leveling up to Baba Booey cultivation level to beat him, then a new bad guy comes and the cycle continues over and over again with no end in sight. The whole story felt like it had no end and was just continuously AI generated to reach a high chapter count. After dedicating a whole month to brutally only reading Marshall Peak, I reached about 800 chapters and called it quits on this brain rot punishment. But when I pick up another Murim Manhwa, I notice the same cliche patterns that made me hate Marshall Peak, which has now prompted me to condemn and hate most Murim Manhwas before I even read them. There are some rare gems in the Murim space, but a lot of them, like Marshall Brain Rot, are regurgitated nonsense with a brainless MC that just keeps fighting over and over again, builds a harem, and just talks like a